Hey there, welcome to my episode review of Take Bow Part 1. Okay, so the main plot is about Fiona. So she's walking out in the streets with Anya and Holly J, and they see Charlie come out of the paint shop place, and then Fiona's like, keep it cool guys, just keep it cool, and then of course Charlie sees them and she's like, oh my god, hey, and then Fiona's like, awkward, hey. So they like start talking, and then Charlie invites them to like her art gallery thing, I don't know. And yeah, so later on, Fiona finds out that uh, Fiona, Holly J, and Anya have friend dates to the prom, and she's like, "What the hell?" No, she's just like, "Oh man," she realizes that she's gonna be left alone, and that's when she starts feeling like I'm out of it right now. But anywho, so moving on. So she goes to Eli and asks him if he would go to her to prom, but he's like, I weaseled my way in there already, and she's like, you have a date? He's like, no, I'm like a waiter or whatever, and then she's like, and then Eli's all like, he reminds her about Charlie, and then she is convinced by Eli to ask Charlie to prom. So later she goes to Charlie, and Charlie's just like painting like her ass off, and then she turns around and sees Fiona. She's like, "Whoa!" It was just like this whole awkward conversation, like post-breakup awkward conversation. And yeah, so she asks um, Charlie if she wants to go to prom with her, and she agrees after Fiona offers to house sit her cat. So then later, Fiona tells Holly J about Charlie going to prom with her, and then Holly J's like, "Oh my god, you're stupid," and then Fiona's like, eh. And then so later, Fiona goes to Charlie's art gallery thingy, and then and then she finds out that Charlie has a girlfriend, and then Fiona, she just loses it. She grabs like 2 wine bottles, takes them back to her house. She's like drinking it, and she tells Charlie's cat to go away, and because she needs to practice being alone. So I don't know. It was alright. That storyline was alright. It got kind of boring, but whatever. It's Degrassi. Um, yeah, let's see what they're gonna do tomorrow. Come on, they cannot let me down. And second plot, Anya. She got accepted into the army, and well, I'm recording. That's nice. And and so she got accepted into the army, and then she realizes she has to do sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, a whole lot of ups, and so she's like struggling in like uh, what is it, the weight room? I don't know, the gym thingy, and then Owen sees her, and then Anya asks Owen for help, and then he agrees, but only she like listens to everything he says, and she agrees. So they like start working out, and then he's like pushing her limits, and then eventually she just gets the hang of it. So so later Owen like goes in to kiss her, and she's like, wait, hold up a second. So she goes and she puts on her army uniform, and she says it's the first time she feels she deserves to wear it. So then he like goes up to her, pulls her, they kiss, and then she's like, I'm leaving in a couple days. So he's all like, well then we'll just have to make these next couple of days the best we can. So it is the return of, what are they dubbed? O1 year? I can't, I don't know their fused name. And so yeah, that's the end of that. So third plot, it's about Katie and Drew. Well, mostly about Katie, but Drew to an extent. So Drew has got over being mad at Marisol, so he invite. Oh, was it? I don't remember if it was Katie or Drew who asked the other to prom, but they're going to prom. So, and then later at the dock, Katie and Marisol are talking, and Marisol um, convinces Katie that they're gonna have sex. Katie and Drew on prom night, and she's like, "What? Who said anything about sex?" And she's all like, well, did he say he wants to make the night special? And she's like, yeah. Then that means sex, because apparently special means sex on Degrassi. Remember last week, Dave and Ellie? But yeah, where was I? I'm lost. I'm really out of it, guys. Um, yeah. Oh, so, oh my god, most awkward conversation ever. And I don't know, Drew was doing some really bad acting in this scene. So, Katie goes up to Drew and starts asking questions like, "What's your favorite movie?" You know, stuff like that. And then she's like, "Do you have any STDs?" No, not STDs. The other sexual disease. Yeah. And then Drew's like, "What?" And it clicks in his mind. What? You want to have sex? It was like really bad acting. I don't know what happened there. I don't know, but like really bad acting. So she's like, yeah, you know, like I don't know what she's trying to do here. I don't know what's in store. All I know is that this was a weird episode. Like honestly, I, I usually love every single episode of Degrassi, but this episode made me feel like something is not right, you know. But yeah. So Fiona plot, that one got kind of boring, but I'm sure tomorrow we'll make up for it because I like how she started drinking again. So that's gonna maybe be something to look forward to tomorrow. And Anya and Owen, I like them. Yeah, I don't have a problem with them. They make a good couple. Really good, actually. Looks like they're meant to be. And I'll give them a Fiona. I'll give her plot a C minus. Owen and Anya B minus. And the third, Katie and Drew. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell was up with that storyline. I'm sorry, like a D plus. It was just really funny. So overall, I'm gonna give this episode a 6 out of 10. That sounds about right. Yeah. So nothing really dramatic here. I'm sure they're saving all the dramatic stuff for um, Dead and Gone Part 1 and 2. So only 3 more episodes, guys. Um, thank you for those who have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe right now by clicking somewhere right here on that subscribe button. Thumbs up the video, leave a comment on opinions, predictions, whatever. And thank you guys for watching. And tomorrow I'll be reviewing Take a Bow Part 2. So until then, see you guys later.